It is going to be a big test for these Moorhead Spuds today. One of the, you would say the toughest game on their schedule this season. The Gentry Academy Stars coming into Jim Goda Stadium to take on the Spuds here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Moorhead, Minnesota. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tommy Fox. Thanks for tuning in to Girls Lacrosse on Spuds TV. Moorhead comes in at a record of 7-2. The Stars at a record of 9-1. Gentry Academy, 6-game winning streak. And offensively, as dominant as you could assume they would be. 164 goals, 103 assists. So they like to pass the ball a lot, and they got a lot of goals doing that. The Spuds, on the other hand, they rely on a lot on just taking it to the rack. Sydney Martinson and Abby Kerpus, along with Aubrey Keeping, too. They're 3 goal leaders this season. Martinson at 32, Kerpus at 20, and Keeping at 15. Let's look at the starting lineups for the Spuds. It'll be Lake Parr in the goal, Katie Canyu, Cami Woike, Liv Dielstra, Allie Moser, Lily Grafstrom, Sydney Martinson, Aubrey Keeping, Kaylee Ingebretson, Ava Gilbertson, Mallory Stavanger, and Haley Krieg. And for these red-hot Gentry Academy Stars, it'll be Zoe Anderson, Ella Berg, Brogan Childs, Miranda Cochran, Ava Davis in goal, Lauren Deering, Allie Gerard, Callie Henthorn, Samantha Hone, Lauren Lowe, Bella Munns, and finally Lily Novotny. Spuds have won 2 in a row after getting clobbered by Buffalo in their last home game, 18-1. So they could have a new winning streak in the works, and off we go here at the Goda. And here go the Stars. They like to pass the ball a lot, as they're doing right now. Centering feed inside the 5, knocked away. Ground ball scooped up, and they score right away. Wasting no time was Samantha Hone. 1-0 Gentry Academy. The Spuds had them dead to right inside the 5, and they could not force the turnover.
21 seconds of the first quarter, the time of that Stars goal. It's 1-0 Gentry Academy.
And like I said, this is going to be a tough game, probably the toughest game on the schedule going into the game. Nobody expected the 18-1 blowout a while ago here at the Goda. Buffalo dominated that game from every aspect. In every aspect of the game, they just controlled the game. The momentum, the defense, the offense, just everything. And Gentry Academy looks to do the same thing. Here's Samantha Hone, who got the first goal just a minute ago. Weaving her way inside, the spin, and it's high. Just missing the net. Ella Berg, one of the midfielders for the Stars. Pass goes into Anderson. Pass inside, wrister, and they score again. Two nothing right out of the gate. And right after Samantha Hone got the scoring started, Bella Munns makes it 2-0 on the Atchison Company scoreboard.
Gentry Academy goal credited to number 35, Bella Munns. 1:08 at the time of that Stars first quarter goal is 2-0.
A 2-0 start here in the first quarter. And both of the goals have come off of textbook passes. Here's another one inside. They score again. 3-0 now.
That was number 2.
Right on cue. Brogan Childs joins in on the fun, and it's 3-0. So 3 different star players have a goal. And Martinson almost won the faceoff. And it's taken the other way. Won by Wojcicki. Martinson weaves her way inside. And it's off the post. Martinson nearly had a great response for the Spuds, but they're going to come up just short. Scooped up by Childs. Up ahead, here's Munns. Inside and wide. And it's going to roll all the way to the fence and out of play. Pass to the 12, inside the 5, and they score!
14.
Samantha Hone has her second of the quarter.
Second goal of the game scored by number 14, Samantha Hone.
The Stars are going right to the throat in the first quarter. It is 4-0 on the Atchison Company scoreboard. There is nothing that the Spuds can do right now to stop this textbook Gentry Academy offense. Race to the ball. Martinson battling with Anderson. Able to get a little redemption there. Martinson around the 12-meter, pass inside, the spin, and it's wide. Nearly a goal for Liv Dielstra, but she's going to be wide. It'll remain with the Spuds. Pass from keeping to the far side. Centering feed. Here is Stavinger. Hofer wants it. She gets it. Gilbertson on the near side. Martinson works her way from behind the net. Martinson with the feed, and the wrister is over the net. The attempt from Dielstra once again is no good. And the Spuds, they could burn a lot of clock here. That could potentially be a momentum swing for him. Here's Stavinger inside, and it's deflected. Great defense by the Stars inside the 5 near the crease. And the Spuds will have to reset. Already a great defensive look. Martinson, 32 goals on the season. Martinson looking around. Still can't find anybody. She's going to take her sweet time. The patience from Martinson. And they blitz her. Here is Dielstra. Centering feed. Picked up by Keeping. In the air. Near the crease. And a great defensive possession by the Stars. And the pass up ahead across the midfield line from Davis. Passes a little wide of the intended target, Lily Novotny. Stavanger gets triple teamed. Gets it poked away. That was Novotny on the defensive effort. But it'll stay with the Spuds as Stavanger almost in the same situation as she was just a second ago. This time she gets free. She's got to look out here. Here comes Hone from behind. On that play there, gets it poked away again. Martinson gets the feed from Moser. Martinson up the field. Martinson inside. Nice save made there by Davis. And a bad pass. It gets taken away by Moser. Martinson on the near side finds Keeping. Keeping, full out of steam. Keeping gets it poked away. Ball is loose. It'll roll behind the net. Dielstra recovers. Dielstra inside the 5. And a whistle. It'll stay on this side. A penalty on the Stars. And now Dielstra thought she had a opportunity, but it vanishes. Another whistle. Here's Engebretson. Engebretson trying to find some room. And there's nothing home. Kerpus. Inside to Keeping. Keeping is almost going to put the Spuds on the board, but it's high. That was a perfect pass from Kerpus. Just some great defense once again by the Stars inside the 5. Lily Grafstrom checks into the game for Krieg. Oh, what a great feed inside, just missed. Cami Wojtke almost put the Spuds on the board. Another great pass, but the Spuds couldn't cash in. Something they're not used to doing. Once again, they only have 23 assists as a team. Dielstra loses the ball almost, able to cradle it just in time, but a whistle, and it's going to go the other way. At least for the moment, almost taken away, and it is. There was a double team, and it worked in Gentry's favor. Bouncing shot is in front of par. Lake Parr has 200 saves already as a freshman, and they are going to count that as a goal. Is that the call on the field? They're taking a long time to confirm it. There wasn't a signal on the field. I'm not sure if that's a goal or not.
Yep, there was a signal, 35.
And they are signaling goal. A 5-0 lead on the second of the game for Bella Munns. There was a huge pause in the action. But it's now 5-0 Stars on the Atchison Company scoreboard.
That is a good goal.
Pass up ahead to Keeping, and it's high.
Academy. Second of the game for Bella Munn.
And Wojtke on that pass there, missed Keeping high. Keeping is really aggressive going towards the crease, as we've seen multiple times this season. The University of Wisconsin Stevens Point commit. Martinson tried deflecting that midair. It won't work. Pass inside. Almost. Munns didn't pull the trigger. Here's the spin. It's deflected, but a penalty. It's going to be on the deflection on Moorhead. Ella Berg trying to finagle her way through the 5. And now a free shot and a save made by Parr. Great deflection. And it goes out of play. Centering feed. And wide again. Gentry tries again from the 12. Pass inside the 5. And they score! Third time's the charm, and it's 6-0.
I got nothing.
Gentry Academy goal scored. Time of that first quarter Stars goal at 11:49.
And we could not get a scoring update. The sun is glaring. And there was a bevy of star players. So it was really difficult
First quarter.
to see the action. But it's 6-0 regardless on the Atchison Company scoreboard. The ball escapes Munns. And it's intercepted. What a play. Centering feed. And Parr makes the save. That was almost a disastrous play. But Lake Parr said not so fast. She's at 200 career saves for a reason. Even in games like these, she has been phenomenal in a lot of instances. Under 10 seconds to play in the first, and the Spuds just might play keep away. A little bit of shoves. And that does it for the first quarter of action. It is an onslaught early. 6-0 Gentry Academy. They are rolling here at the Goda and on Spuds TV.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution, and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership, and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
A 6-0 spurt for the Stars here at the Goda. And the Spuds have had no answers so far. This is looking a little like the Buffalo game, where Buffalo got ahead early. That was before their 2-game road trip to Visitation and STMA, where they beat Visitation 10-9 and STMA 12-11. So they've had a lot of nail-biters in their last 2 games. And a lot of their wins have been blowouts. It's a little bit of new territory for the Spuds, especially playing teams like Gentry and Buffalo. Martinson with the spin. Pass inside, and they score! Liv Dielstra puts it home, and it's 6-1.
That's a good Moorhead spud goal.
Martinson will get the assist.
By Liv and Let Dielstra.
And that is how the Spuds can win this game, just passing the ball. They don't do it a lot. It is a 6-1 game now on the Atchison Company scoreboard. 11:38 to play in the first half. Now it's scooped up by Dielstra. Dielstra to Martinson. Martinson from the 12, works way inside the 12, now backs away. Cradling it a little bit, looking for an option. Martinson to Keeping. Back to Martinson on the far side. Here's Keeping behind the net. Here's Dielstra. Martinson behind her.
Behind the net, Alex. Behind the net. Go to the right more, Alex.
Martinson again. They're taking a lot of time off the clock. 10:30 to play. Lots of motion for this Spud offense. Martinson, a couple of fakes. Zips it right into the net of Davis. And it's intercepted. Canyu is right there, and now it's Wojtke. Perfectly played by the Spud defender. Here's Dielstra again, looking for a centering feed. Can't find it. Goes behind the net to Martinson. Martinson off the net, but it was behind. It was the back of the net, and it's taken by Davis. Gentry looking to advance. Pass goes to Childs. Centering feed. Inside, it's wide. And the ground ball is scooped up by Stavanger. And it's knocked away by two Stars. on the near side. Now the Stars look to advance again. Nine minutes to play on our Atchison Company scoreboard. 6-1 Gentry Academy. Pass from Munns. Behind the net now. It was low. Weaving her way inside. And a yellow card is... They're going to count that as a goal. 7-1 now. There isn't really that much of a celebration going on. Gentry's just looking to play. And that is a great team mindset to have. And with that goal, Samantha Hone has a hat trick.
Goal scored by number 14, Samantha Hone. 3:30 the time of that second quarter. Stars goal at 7-1, Gentry County.
And there was a little bit of a momentum swing in favor of the Spuds. They might be able to get it back as Martinson wins the faceoff. Martinson inside the 12. Martinson finds Jonk. Jonk fires. She scores! Martinson another assist. Her second of the game. Jocelyn Jonk off the bench. And it's 7-2.
That's a good Moorhead Spud goal scored by number 16, Jocelyn John. .349 the time of that Spud second quarter goal.
And once they doubled Martinson, she had to back away in a perfect cut from Jonk right to the crease. And just like that, it's a 5-goal game. And Gentry wins the faceoff. It's going to be taken by Berg. Inside, wide of par. That was Childs. Under 8 minutes to play now. Spuds trail by 5. Up the far side, almost knocked away. It is taken from Engebretson. Samantha Hone with a good defensive play to knock it out of Engebretson's stick. Munns with the feed to Anderson. Feed inside, just wide. Pass to Berg. Munns. Here is Hone. Munns. Can't find anything. Some good defense by the Spuds so far. On this possession, and they score. Well, that wasn't the greatest timing to say that. It's now 8-2 Gentry. What looked to be a promising defensive possession for the Spuds results in a star goal, and it's 8-2. Ella Berg makes it 8-2 Gentry on the Atchison Company scoreboard with 6:47 to play in the first half.
Scored by number 19,
And every time the Spuds can get a little bit of momentum,
5:13, the time
the Stars just snatch it right back and crush it to dust. Martinson giving chase and scoops up the ground ball, and here come the Spuds. They look to get right back to work. Here's Dielstra. Dielstra inside to Wojtke, and she missed her. And the ground ball is going to be scooped up by Martins. Now it's taken by Engebretson. Great defense there. Play continues on. Pass to Dielstra. It's off her stick. And it's taken by Gentry. Hone. Pass up ahead on the far side. Centering feed. It's wide. And it's taken by Engebretson before being knocked away. And the Stars get it back. They catch a huge break there as Abby Kerpis checks into the game. Gilbertson goes to the bench. Gentry looking to spread it out. And it gets away. It gets away from Childs. Munns. Little bit of a zone look almost for the Spuds. 5 minutes to play on our Atchison Company scoreboard. 8-2 Stars inside the 5. And a whistle and a penalty. And a free shot, it looks like, from the 8-meter. And a chance to make it 9-2. It'll be Hone looking to get her 4th of the game. And she does! On a penalty shot, she makes it 9-2. Her 4th of the game.
Gentry Academy goal scored by number 14, Samantha Hone.
And even though it's 9-2, it was 6-0 at the end of the first.
7:28.
It is a 3-2 score here in the second quarter. So the Spuds are starting to figure out their game. But it's still a massive hole they need to climb out of. And they only have 4 minutes and 32 seconds to get a little bit more momentum before the half. Pass goes to Childs. Childs gets it back. Over to Berg. Back to Childs. Childs looking to dish it out. She'll try to do it herself. Splitting through defenders. Penetrating through the 5-meter. Through heavy traffic. And a penalty. A penalty on Moorhead. And a free shot for Brogan Childs. Looking to make it 10-2 Gentry Academy. And it's knocked away. Knocked away by the Spuds defense. Stavanger almost gets trapped. Gets it to Wojtke almost. And it's taken away. Taken away by the Stars. Here's a wrister and it's wide of the net. The Spuds almost got off and running, but it was taken back immediately. Under 3 minutes to play. Here's Krieg. Up the line, and it's knocked away. Defended by Childs that time as she throws it in. And it'll go the other way. Stavanger across the midfield line. Stavanger the spin. Stavanger almost draws a double. Lost the ball. And it's taken by the Stars again. Cleared up ahead. Childs ahead of the pack. Now has options as the play slows down. 2-minute warning here in this first half. Gentry up 9-2. Past the Munns. And falling down was Grafstrom. And it's taken away by Krieg for the moment. And Childs gets it back. Another opportunity for the Spuds to force a turnover. And they're unable to do that. Munns. Nice pass. Recovered by Gentry. Approaching 60 seconds. Shovel to Berg. Hone. Pass goes to Anderson. Now behind the net. Childs. Munns. Munns to Berg. Berg trying to shimmy her way through a bunch of Spud players. And her attempt goes wide to the right. A long possession here for the Stars. Here's Berg. Oh, she hit her with the sauce, but a nice save made there by Parr. She made her touch earth that time. That was nasty. 10 seconds to play. And they'll just let the clock run out. And a 9-2 lead on the Atchison Company scoreboard going into the halftime break. The Spuds trying to grab any type of momentum they can. They only get outscored 3-2 in this second quarter. But they have work to do. We have second half coverage coming up next here on Spuds TV. The Stars 9, your Spuds 2.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here in Fargo, North Dakota at Bailey's PDR. So what made you choose FCCU for your business needs?
I love the customer support that they give, that I have people's phone numbers that I can reach whenever I need to. When you're conducting business, you don't have hours to hopefully make up a financial decision, so sometimes you need those questions answered, and at FCCU, they're there always for you.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
The Spuds coming out of halftime, hopefully with some confidence. They are down 7 on the Atchison Company scoreboard, a 9-2 Stars lead. As Martinson takes the face-off, almost taken by Woike as she tried swooping in, but Gentry will control to begin the second half. Here's Berg. Pass inside. They score immediately. Just like how it was in the first quarter. The start of the third. Ella Berg able to find Lauren Lowe.
Stars goal scored by number 19, Ella Berg. How did that third quarter goal at 15 seconds?
Set up for the scoreboard, so I don't have it up today because it's super windy. So
A 10-2 Stars lead.
wasn't that? I have no idea. I'm not watching. Marcus is here. I don't care about the game anymore. But yeah.
Berg with the assist. And Lowe the goal. Bodies getting tangled up on the near side. And it's taken by Wojtke. Wojtke with a nice pass to Keeping, but it's almost intercepted. It was disrupted beautifully that time by Lauren Deering. The Spuds are trying to match the game plan of the Stars, and it just isn't working. The passes have not been able to connect. Dielstra to Martinson. Martinson. Nice spin. Oh, what a move by Martinson to get free. Pass is wide of Keeping. Keeping gets it out of trouble. She hits the deck. And a penalty on Gentry. Here's Engebretson inside the 12. Works her way around the net. Trying to look for a wraparound opportunity. She won't find it. Looking to do it again. Almost lost the ball there. And Stavanger, a bouncing shot, goes wide. It would have been over the net anyway. Good attempt. The Spuds are just trying to get anything going. Here's Dielstra. Thought about dishing it back to Martinson. She'll have to do it herself. Dielstra inside, and Dielstra couldn't get a shot off. She was right there. Almost took it to the honey hole. But she'll have to wait another time. Back and forth action for the Stars. Hone. Now it's Berg. A ways away from the 12. Directing traffic. A few Stars calling for their name. Inside. Save made by Parr. Stars still control, and another shot that is wide of the net. There have been a couple shots that have been wide. But then right after they scored just like that, I was about to say, after the first or second wide shot, the Stars have gotten to the back of the net. It's almost like clockwork at this point. An 11-2 lead for Gentry.
Gentry goal given credit to number 14, Samantha Hone.
Number 5 on the afternoon for Hone. She adds to the Star lead. Face-off is won by the Stars. Here's Munns, met by Martinson. Hone, 5 goals on the afternoon. Finds Berg. Berg inside the 5. Save made by Parr, and it goes in. Oh my goodness. Yikes. A for sure save by Parr, and it trickles to the back of the net, and Gentry Academy gets a gift. And I would assume whoever shot it last gets credit for the goal.
Gentry Academy goal scored at 4:03 of the third quarter. 12-2 Gentry Academy.
And they might not even count that as a player goal, as it was almost a save by Parr. And just everything unraveling for the Spuds with 7:47 left to play in the third quarter. Full head of steam. Gravstrom, she did not slow down at all. She was like, get out of the way. We're trying to get back in this thing. So Canute checks out. Coleman checks in. Here is a free attempt, and it's wide. Dielstra on the free shot there. Here's Engebretsen. Engebretsen pumps the brakes. Has to work her way out. Couple of swings. Here's Wojtke. Wojtke turns on the Jets through traffic. Wojtke gets denied by Davis. Krieg also gets denied. Davis with another save. Ava Davis has been phenomenal. And so have the rest of the Stars, including this girl, Samantha Hone. Here's a fake, and they score. It's Berg. She's also been good.
Stars goal scored by number 14, Samantha Hone. 5:54, time of that third quarter Stars goal.
Berg got the feed from Hone, and it's just been a continuous avalanche of goals for the Stars. Zoe Anderson up the near side, intended for Berg. Or excuse me, Hone. Hone has it now. Now it's Berg. Hone. Anderson. Berg. Munns. Some good ball movement from the Stars. Berg to Hone. Under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 13-2, Gentry Academy. Childs. Munns finds Berg, who finds Hone. Hone gets a screen. Hone scores! A double hat trick for Samantha Hone. It is 14-2.
Stars goal scored by number 14, Samantha Hone.
And we'll see if Brianne Martinson empties her bench.
7:42 at the time of that third quarter.
At least for the moment.
Oh yeah, because when you came, the door handles weren't on yet.
See, the door handle doesn't do much because it doesn't close far enough to actually. Does it?
Wasn't it locked when you went in?
I believe Mallory Conrad has checked in.
I was in there last to grab the cord. It was closed. It just wasn't locked or.
Here is Martinson, looking to get something going for the Spuds as they're down 12.
They've added more crap in there as well.
Yeah, all the lights and stuff.
The truss and the light.
Yep. Well, that's all stuff that's specifically for the camera. That's the only, that, all that lighting stuff that was used for the bomb. It's doing it for the game. It's not going to get moved.
Martinson zips it in. What a shot. Wow. A laser from Martinson. And it's 14-3. Wow. Little bit of redemption there.
Number 8, Sydney Martinson.
2 assists and 1 goal today. That was an impressive shot from Martinson. Nobody was getting open.
23 at the time of that third quarter goal.
That was all the way from about the 12. And the lead has been trimmed down to 11 with approaching 2 minutes here in the third. Here's Berg. Berg from the 12, inside, off the post. And Gilbertson is right there to cradle it. Pass intended for Junk, and it's behind her. Martinson able to scoop it up. Martinson through a sea of defenders. Martinson almost made it 14-4. That was a good effort. She had the back door open. And now the Spuds will try again. Here's keeping. Off her stick. Loose change. Picked up by Gilbertson, who hits the deck. Along with Callie Henthorn. Both 17s going to the ground. It is Gilbertson from the 12. Keeping, centering, feed. Inside the crease almost, and it's taken by Davis. Pass up ahead to Childs. Under a minute to play here in the third. 14-3 on the Atchison Company scoreboard. Here's Childs. Catches a double. Here's Anderson. Over to Berg. Berg gets the pass from Hone. Hone wants it. Berg takes it, and she gets hit. She got hit in the face. And the clock will stop. It'll be a free shot from the 8. And Berg seems to be okay. Berg looking for redemption, and she finds it. 15-3. And Ella Berg has herself a hat trick.
That is the end of the third quarter.
A fitting end to the third for the Stars. A 12-goal lead, and the Spuds all they can do is watch right now. One more quarter of action here at the Goda.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
One more quarter to play here at Jim Goda Stadium, a 15-3 Stars lead. The Spuds have had no answers, but they're doing everything in their power to at least keep it within striking distance, but it's getting out of reach as they're down 12. Here's Wojtke. Gets the feed from Kolmainen. Martinson gets it, almost had it snatched away. Martinson through traffic. Martinson zips it by the net. Tried making a carbon copy goal of her last one. It was from the 12-meter. Martinson's last goal. Here's Dielstra. Pass to Engebretson. Now Keeping. Keeping gets doubled. Gets it taken away. She was caught in a brief straitjacket there, and she paid the price. Childs with a nice pass up ahead. And at this point, you could expect Gentry to play a little bit of keep away to officially put the game on ice. Munns with the pass to Childs. If this game holds up, centering feed to Hone. Now another centering feed. Bounces off the crossbar. Ground ball scooped up by Gentry. Good effort by Lowe. Hone with the pass behind the net. Here's Hone. She scores! Samantha Hone with her 7th of the game, and that might be all she wrote for the Spuds.
Gentry Academy goal scored once again by number 14, Samantha Hone.
Approaching 9 minutes to play in the game, a 16-3 lead on the Atchison Company scoreboard. So back to the previous topic of discussion. If this game holds up, which most likely it will, the Spuds will drop to 7-3 on the season. Gentry will advance to 10-1. And continue their winning streak, which would be at 7 games now. They would move to 10-1 and just remain a juggernaut in the state of Minnesota. They are not far off the border, so they've played a few Wisconsin teams. And they have just dominated almost everybody in their path. Here's a feed. Inside, they score again. Lauren Lowe puts it home. 17-3.
Reporting the time of that fourth quarter Gentry Academy goal.
A beautiful day here in Moorhead, Minnesota has turned ugly as the Spuds are down 14. If you were to take one look at this score, you might be like, football isn't till October or September or fall. Or late August for that matter. With how this has panned out. Here is Dealstra behind the net. Dealstra looking for an opportunity. She has one goal in this game. Came early. Looking to get her 2nd of the game. And it'll stay with the Spuds.
What? Please don't. I'm actively trying to avoid awards. There's a theater one my parents are making me go to.
Here is a free attempt from the 8. And they score. Liv Dealstra finds the back of the net, and the Spuds finally get a little bit of a spark, and it's 17-4.
That's a good Moorhead Spud goal. Her second of the game, scored by number 3, Liv. Let's make a deal. Sure.
I actively tried to avoid getting for like spotlight for here.
Dealstra's second of the game cuts the lead to 13. And under 6 minutes to play. Possibly just a morale boost at this point, as Gentry has had Moorhead in a chokehold since the first goal of the game. And a little update on the broadcast schedule, just to keep you guys informed. Tuesday, that's right, Tuesday. For all the social media people out there who know what I'm talking about. At 4:30 at Theraldson Park, the Spuds softball squad will be taking on the Sauk Rapids Storm. And at 7, with Larry Knutson on the call, it'll be senior night for boys baseball, and they score. Gentry Academy keeps it rolling. 18-4. As it'll be Callie Henthorn.
Gentry Academy goal credited to number 17, Kelly Hector.
So an 18-4 lead for Gentry on the Atchison Company scoreboard, approaching 4 minutes to play in the game. And of course, the boys baseball team will be at Matson Field at 7 o'clock to take on Perham. And once again, Larry Knudsen will be on the call for that game. So an action-packed Tuesday. Martinson centering feed, and it's high. Jonk almost got it. And the ground ball is going to be picked up by Gentry. And also on Friday, the graduation ceremony will also be broadcasted on Spuds TV at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on Friday, May 24th. In the new Moorhead Gymnasium. Here's Hone. Excuse me, that's Berg, and she scores. 19-4. The Stars are just pouring salt on the wounds. Not just a little cup of salt, a whole gallon of salt on these wounds. And a timeout is going to be called on the field. A little bit of a pep talk incoming from Brianne Martinson. The Spuds will not come back in this game. They had a really tough opponent in Gentry. We'll take a pause in the action here on Spuds TV.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
15-goal cushion for the Gentry Academy Stars. And with the way that Gentry has played in this fourth quarter, you could expect some more goals. They have just piled it on the Moorhead Spuds today. And if we take a look at the Spuds schedule the rest of the way, they travel to Hopkins on the 21st as well. So once again, an action-packed Tuesday for the Spuds Athletics. And then to close the season, next Thursday, the 23rd, the Spuds lacrosse team will play against Grand Rapids Greenway. And that'll also be senior night as well, and the season finale. The regular season finale, anyway, for these girls, and a whistle on the field. Under 2 minutes to play. Here's the pass inside, and there's 20 for the Stars. Zoe Anderson, the freshman, makes it 20-4. They have just kicked the teeth in on the Spuds this afternoon. Approaching 60 seconds on our Atchison Company scoreboard, 20-4 Stars. So the Spuds will drop to 7-3. Gentry will move to 10-1 and increase their winning streak to 7 games. As the shot is wide there. The Spuds definitely had their hands full coming into this game. Had some close games on the road. Another goal for Gentry. It'll be Brogan Childs on the goal. Brogan Childs, the 7th grader. The final goal as the clock winds down to 0. A 21-4 final. And it's safe to say that Stars can shine even in the day, as Gentry was flying up and down the field all afternoon. A 17-point win. The goals just kept coming for the Stars, and the player of the game, Samantha Hone, 7 goals for her this afternoon. Gentry moves to 10-1. Moorhead moves to 7-3. And the Spuds looking to close the season strong in these final 2 games of the regular season. That'll do it for girls lacrosse here today on Spuds TV. With the excellent help of our producer Alex Ryan and the camera work of Chris Carvel and Alex Hagan. And also a shout out to Marcus Stavanger, who is in the press box here this afternoon. I'm Tommy Fox saying so long from Jim Goda Stadium. Your final score, Stars 21, Spuds 4.